So I think
Yeah.
Camera's rolling.
back then it was just like.
I was rolling.
Camera's rolling.
Oh, they didn't give me a slate. Yeah, you're gonna have to clap, guys. Wait.
Now I am shaking.
Are you really?
I'm Bryce Whitlock. I'm from McDonough, Georgia, and I try to make music. I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah. I mean, my dad, any song that he got, I got on my iPod. So I was like bumping Daft Punk, John Mayer, of course, country. Weird combination. I had a brother when I was like, he was 3 and I was 5, but he passed away. So, you know, you have this brother, I don't know, life is a lot different with the brother. And that's why I think my parents made sure that my house was always the hangout spot. They were always willing to have my friends over. Like, I didn't even have to ask. They were just like, come on, just bring them over. We were listening to a certain artist, I'm not going to name who, but we kept saying that the songs sounded all the same, and we're like, oh, this would be totally easy. Like we can make a totally blank song like this, and it just made me like watch a bunch of YouTube videos, and I fell in love with the whole process of making a song. The first song I made that I like released was a song called Catastrophic Ways. That was like the first time anyone ever heard me like sing, and I just put it on SoundCloud.
Bro, you remember like, this is random, but like, think about how funny that is that like, that was like your first like song, and that was like the day that I got my camera. And then like we made that video, and like that was the first time we did either half of those things.
Oh yeah.
Like all at the same time.
We've made some funny little movies, me, you, and Jackson, and Patrick, but the music, I was in control of everything. It was just like my own little world. Around that year or so is when Bedroom Pop started taking off, and that really like lit something. It was like, oh wow, I can do this in my own room, and you don't have to have a crazy soundboard and everything. You don't need a team of everybody. You can just make something of your own, you know. I don't have a snare drum, so let me grab a pencil and just like hit it with something and record that. I was literally jumping into a new world. I had no idea what was going on, and that was exciting. And at that time, I think I was working construction, and so I decided to go to school so I can get more knowledge. It just made me hungry. It made me want more. I was like, I need this.
Have you ever performed live? No, I have not, but I do want to expose my music to a bigger crowd, and you know, maybe I'm not a live performer. We'll see.
Tell us what's happening tomorrow night.
Yeah, and how are you feeling about that? I was telling Owen before we started shooting, I was like, I don't think it's hit me yet. Then I'm like, during a performance, I listen to a lot of like comedians and artists, and they talk about like, nothing is like getting up on stage and like performing. Like they say, even if you bomb, it still gives you some type of feeling where you're like, if it was bad, I gotta feel this feeling again, I gotta perfect this and make it better. Or if it was great, like I'm in the moment, you get to see everyone's reaction. Like even if it like bombs, which hopefully it doesn't, but like how am I gonna move my hand? I have expectations for myself for sure, and how I'm gonna like, how I should portray myself. Especially since in my head, I like think of it as like a different version of me.
Having an alias, like having like a character, or like a mask, or a costume, like all of that is like barriers to getting to like the raw idea.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it's also a way of me separating myself from the crowd. With a mask, your vision's a lot more limited, so you're seeing it through different eyes and different perspectives, and that kind of like helps me like get into like a role.
This will work. I do think they would work, honestly.
I think the yellow is what worries me.
Wait, is that recording?
Yeah.
Wait, clap. Oh, my bad.
Clap.
I've had multiple aliases and the one I had to change immediately was Wonder Witty. It did go like through the school a little bit. Then you just have random kids that I never talked to like saying Wonder Witty. Then I think it like moved from like just BM Whitlock. Keaton Court was another one that I tried. The way Springheist came was my favorite genre of films is heist movies. I love heist movies, and it was a Rick and Morty episode where they do the heist. It's like, and it's like, oh, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah. It like hit. I was like, oh, heist. I can do something with that. And then I was like, oh, well, I was born in March, and I was spring, and I was like, spring heist. Let's put that together, and that sounded cool. So and I just stuck with that, and that's been a couple of years since I've had that. I'd say most of my inspiration honestly comes from movies and how like a scene makes me feel, because I'll get goosebumps watching scenes from movies and I want to portray that feeling into a song.
Here's what I do.
Alright, bet.
Hey, it's me, Springheist.
You do the
Happy to be here.
So for the poster, I was trying to do like, if you look at this, this is like the logo that I made or whatever, and it's gonna go at the top. And then I was like thinking about like putting him here. I'm gonna switch this though. I think I want him like here. And then like with like the fit on and like act like he's like shouting, and then I'm gonna like take all this and put it to the side and have it be like coming out. And
Nice,
have,
but you're not putting the address.
No, not the address.
Remember?
Oh yeah, DM for info.
Yeah, because we're gonna have randoms show up.
So I'll put the DM for info and I'll put first ever and like whatever.
That makes more sense.
Or just like,
Up into it. You don't have.
Let's play some. Let's play.
apologize.
So if that inspiration and that energy that you take from these outside sources is what you like pour into your songs and like the beginning half of that creative process, what is the end half of your creative process where you near completion of a song?
We'll do an interview when I figure that out. Because I have songs that I'm sitting on that are like 2-3 years old that are still not even close to being finished. I think that's just how creative people are. I think that it's never going to be finished in their eyes. And I think the coolest thing ever is seeing someone that I have no idea who they are. They have no idea who I am. They're just strictly listening to the music. That's the whole reason I want to like wear a mask at shows and stuff. Is like, don't focus on me.
Yes. Oh, we gotta get something to unlock it.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who do we need to talk to?
Store? Party City? Yeah. We can just pop it. I do know what you're doing.
What the heck?
Yeah, the globe. Are you excited?
Oh, I'm definitely excited.
But you're nervous too?
I don't even know what it is. It's I mean, it's definitely daunting. Yeah, not enough songs. I mean, you said 4 songs. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's chill. It's just chill. Like, I mean, it's your first show. There's artists that have less songs than you that have done shows.
Oh, actually, I can do 5 because I was gonna do a cover.
Of what?
When I.
Yes, yeah. Definitely do that one.
Feel the morning on my face. Ain't a pill that I didn't take. Just a life trying, 'cause it's been a long day. 'Cause I'm asleep when I arrive. Flashbacks, relapse. flesh. Don't forget your hashtag. Run sack. White stacks. You're a dead man. You better really got. You gonna run game, it don't ever run you. When they bitchin' on your name, you say fuck you too. You say fuck a court case, give detective no clues. Cause I'm Indiana J when I'm tripping on the juice. Let's get real quiet.
Awesome.
Let's go, dude. That's huge.
One?
Oh, we're winging it. We're coming
Yeah,
up
no,
with
I
a
love this.
we're coming up
I
with a
love it.
stage a few
Yeah.
hours before we're starting.
No, I like that.
Doing this, coming down here, being around all of you guys, it's very inspirational to me. Like, I love seeing people just loving what they're doing. It might be stressful, but that's what I love about it. Like, it's just like, everyone's coming together right now. You might not think about it right now, but everyone's coming together to create something. And it's like the coolest thing ever.
Hello? Don't you open up that window?
Like in cases?
I have
No,
an idea.
that'd be foul.
I have an idea.
What?
We're in a college town. What about bed risers?
I think I have bed risers. I do have bed risers. I have them here. Yeah. For 4 corners.
Wait, let's try that.
And they have an outlet in it. It's an extension cord.
Oh!
Yeah, that might do it.
How'd you sleep last night?
Not very well.
Really?
Poor thing, yeah.
You were up.
Yeah, I was up.
Gentlemen, what we got going on here?
I got it downstairs. I'll bring it. But I'm actually gonna work in here to do
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
I'm getting the set list ready an hour before. Actually, what are we at? 55 minutes before performance.
55 minutes. Here, Bryce.
Appreciate it, man.
There should be one right on your actually right on your top right.
I'm documenting you, Ryan.
I'm documenting you.
Staying up.
How do you think that is for lighting?
Hi. Good to see you. Hi.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
Thank you guys so much for coming. Like, actually, I know this is like really random and weird and like, you know, it's your Saturday night, but I really appreciate y'all being here. This is my best friend, Bryce, and he's doing his first live performance ever, which is crazy. And we're making this documentary for him. This means a lot to me, so this is cool. Like, I'm glad that y'all turned out. I really appreciate it and coming to see this. So without further ado, this is the musical project, Springheist.
Wake up! I know you're sick of the lie. Wake up! I might as well have been blind.
one moment that made me feel like, wow, I'm actually doing something. Me and you were sitting at Heritage Park in my car. It was when we were skating, and I was like, oh, I gotta like, I'm working on this new thing, and it was a song I made called Curb Stomp. When I played Curb Stomp and it's like full length, like I actually had an actual song that was done with vocals and everything, and I mixed it. And I remember he didn't have anything to say, which was in itself more than anyone could say.
Should've seen it probably coming, but I never seem to know how.
I remember that so vividly. Like, I can literally see it, like, from my own perspective exactly when that happened. I had no words. Like, I couldn't even express, like, what it was. I was just proud. I think I was just so proud.
Yeah.
It's great, and I love you guys. This is amazing.
Love you too, Bryce! Fucking go.
Can we play the second song again?
The second song?
Oh, encore?
Oh, replay, okay.
Come on.
Got hit by a car. Oh, and you almost ran right into that dude.
Rolling.
So, Bryce, it's the day after the performance. How do you feel?
Tired, but excited. I mean, I'm like happy, very happy. Haven't been this happy in a while. I don't know. I think it's all in my head about I just don't know what to do with my body when I'm up on stage.
Yeah.
But
You were limited, though.
yeah.
We'll work on that.
You were on
next
a
time.
coffee table.
Yeah, you were standing on our coffee
True.
table. What was your favorite part?
Seeing everybody dance with the music. That was seeing something that I made like come across to somebody else and them enjoy it was really cool. I think my favorite part was when I was upstairs stressing about the set list, but then peeking my head out and seeing, you know, the sign and the whole set that y'all put together. That was like, oh, wow. Okay, this is really cool, and I would love to do it again. A lot of doors are opening up, and I want to take all the opportunities that I can take and run with them, no matter what they are. Working with Owen on this was like the most surreal thing ever. Like, we talk about doing stuff like this all the time. Yeah, just like whenever we were grabbing all the camera stuff out of the thing, I was like, dang, like we're doing what we've always wanted to do. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I don't know.
It is very crazy.
Bro, oh, like that. No, it's just like, I don't know. And I was like, cause V called me on Halloween and we were talking and I was like, oh, I gotta tell you what we're doing. And she was kind of confused actually. She was like, oh, okay. I don't think she really understood, but I was like talking about it and I was like, this is like really crazy. Like, I don't know. It's just like, and like to have like all your like help is like so, it's insane.
Yeah.
This is like really special to me and it's just crazy.
Everyone's the best here. Like, and it's good to know that like down here that you have a great group of people. It's really, really nice to see that. You good? But yeah, you can get me to start crying.
I don't know if you see it this way, but like it kind of just reminds me of like, it's just kind of like, it's for fun and it's kind of like play where it's like, it just doesn't end for you because it's like, how could it? Like you have like the love.
And I love that and if you really think about it, it really doesn't end. The art process, even after you die, it's still up for interpretation. It's still never ending and it just lives on forever.
I'm still here.